Under a Wandering Star, a round-the-world motorcycle adventure. The dreaming started back in 2019 when a DR650 was purchased and a adventure bike build began with a long-range tank, a centre stand, some extended foot pegs so that I could stretch out on long highway sections, some steel panniers which are lockable. The standard seat's a bit ordinary, so a upmarket seat was put on, and I did some outback touring with the bike and my swag. I went rounding up dinosaurs in the Queensland outback, mostly sleeping on the ground with a campfire, and that big green swag on the back of the bike is very comfortable. How useful it'll be overseas, I don't know, but it's a setup I've used for 15 years and I love it. This was a really good 2-week trip in the outback. I really enjoyed the way the bike worked. It did fall over a few times. I had to shorten up the side stand. The lighting on the 650s is really dismal. I put a light bar in. I built a little glove box in the front to carry my GoPro and an old 8-inch tablet which I will use for navigation. Under a Wandering Star, round the world motorcycle adventure. So here we are, just heading out for a walk. Dogs are all excited, running around in circles. We're just going to go down to the beach and have a play. This is Cerberus and this is Little Bit. So the dogs run well out in front, but they know not to go onto the road until they've had their lollies. They're on good boy lollies or bad dog ropes and leads. It's completely their choice. Down to the corner here, we'll count traffic and have a lolly. Lolly for Little Bit, lolly for Cerberus. Looking for cars, looking. Lollies are all eaten. Good boy, good girl. Back. And then on the way back, they'll get a drink out of this tap, and Little Bit will have a bath under this tap to get all the sand off her and other things that she's been rolling in. Okay, we'll go for a walk down to the beach. So this is Town Beach. Oh, this is about a 10-minute walk from where my house is. Medium mod and the wireless mics. It's quite good, I think. We'll just take a little bit in, get her wet. I like to dip the water at least once a week. Just keeps the fleas honest. And Little Bit's a very good swimmer. We'll end up walking the length of this beach, doing quite a bit of swimming. Okay, so I'll just come back to the camera. We'll take this wireless stuff off. We'll go for a little walk just with the media mod and the media mod microphone. We'll see how different that is. It's not a very windy day, so it's probably not going to be a big difference. So I've just taken the media mod off Now to put this on, you have to take the back door off the camera, which I don't think is such a great idea, but it seems to be quite a good little attachment. I've also got this little tiny tripod that I'm playing with. So now we're just going to try the camera without any attachments. I might use the tripod as a handle, maybe even set it up. And the camera's supposed to be waterproof, so we might even have a play with that. I was just going to try and see, here's a swimming dog. Dogfish. Let's see if I could find a stingray or a shoal of fish that I could try this camera underwater. Look, Cerberus is getting washed away. Big fat seal he is. Come a little bit. There she goes. Bye. She's out. She made it. Oh, lovely. Good girl. Good girl. I really don't like the camera. This is paradise. You know, I've got the place to myself. The birds, the fishes, the dogs. So that's our walk along Town Beach. This is the beach I live in. Absolutely nobody about. This truly is a paradise. There's a point behind me there. Should be coming up on Flat Top and Round Top Island shortly. And nothing, just me, a couple of seagulls, the dogs, and lots of little fish jumping. Something's pushing them up. Now that dorsal fin that we saw earlier, it's certainly not big enough to worry me. I doubt big enough to worry Cerberus. A little bit's probably better off on the beach. Okay, so this is the same log that I had the camera on before. This is just a raw camera. There's no media mod, there's no wireless mics. I sort of doubt you can hear me now, but we'll see how far down to the water I can. You can hear me. Probably well out of range. back home, see how this film turned out, see what the different microphones are like with the media mod, without the media mod. Enjoy the footage. Righto, just going to try out the new GoPro with the supposedly wireless mic, but it's got a earplug phone on the receiver on top of the camera. So we'll try it anyway. I've got it facing me on horizon lock. I'll just snap this helmet down, put my sunnies on, and we'll go for a quick ride past the beach. Just playing with the GoPro, just getting used to the GoPro. So this is the end of my street. This is Grey Street where I live. Heading down towards Evans Street. This is a part where the dogs and I walk quite a bit. We're normally coming back this way from the beach. There's a city bus. I used to drive them. I ripped up my shoulders driving them, and my overseas trip, I want to spend about 5 years riding towards London to catch up with my sister, whom I have never met, on the GoPro. And it'll be interesting to see how the horizon lock works. So I'm just going to pull up here, and we're going to stop that. Righto, so we'll try going back along the beach with the camera facing forward this time and horizon lock taken off. So the road should lean as the bike leans. Now I'm thinking this will be a bit more of an adventure shot, because it'll show the lean of the bike as we're driving along. I'm not used to the camera angles and wind. There's a lot of wind in my helmet, which I think will be coming out on the camera. So here we are turning back into Evans Street. And back home. Nice short little drive, just going out with the camera facing backwards, facing me, while I did a bit of a talk. Had the horizon lock on while the camera was facing backwards, doing a U-turn in the front yard so that I can back into the garage. Just had the linear, no horizon lock for the ride home. As you saw, I've got a long learning curve to do with the GoPro. I probably won't worry about talking anything over 20 kilometers an hour on the bike. It'll be a voiceover. As you're about to see, I've got a long learning curve to do with this DJI drone. I really love these aerial shots, and so I'm just going to have to put the effort into it. Bear with me, follow along on the channel. It'll all get better. Enjoy.